Hey everyone, I thought it'd be fun today to show you how we make our solid dish soap. Well, this is an alternative to regular liquid soap in a jar. These are our solid dishwashing bars. We have the scented, which is scented with lemon and rosemary, and then we have an unscented variety. And then you can also, online, you can order a customized whatever scent you want, or stopping in the store and talking to one of us, or whatever. But, so today I thought I would make you, I'm going to be doing the lemon rosemary today, so you can kind of see how that process works. First, we start off with our blend of oils, and I've got mixed up and melted here coconut and palm oil. So they're both solid oils at room temperature, so it makes a really nice hard bar. Coconut oil is the cleansing oil. In other words, it's the one that really works to cut grease and for clean. That's what they refer to when they're talking about cleansing oils. So the problem though is that it's not going to be real gentle for your hands if we did it all coconut oil. So that's why we blend in a little bit of palm oil. So yeah, so there's a little bit of a learning curve involved when you're doing it, because we're so used to running the water or filling a basin full of water and drumming a bunch of soap in it and, you know, that kind of thing. It's great also for soaking. So if you have some tough stains that you want to get out, like I use it on our stovetop, it works great. So you just work up a lather, scrub it all down, let it set for a minute, and then come back and wipe and rinse it, and it's amazing. It even works great for oven cleaning. You don't have the fumes that way. So we've got our melted oils, like I said before, and now I'm just going to add my lye mixture. I'm going to have to put this down so you can see. I'm going to add my lye mixture to that, and I've already pre-measured this. I'm going to add that to my oils. I've already got the scent added. We did a blend of lemon and rosemary. And then I'm just going to mix this up by hand for a sec, and then I'm going to use my stick blender. All right, so let's get the scale out of the way. I don't need it anymore. We use the scale to measure all the ingredients. It's a little different than at home, where you might use a cup of this and a teaspoon of that. Everything with soap making, we weigh out. So I'm just going to give this a couple bursts, get all the air out. We try and use a lot of herbs and natural ingredients for color. For this, I'm going to be using, this is what it looks like. And I'm just going to add a couple of teaspoons to the mix. And really, the color just helps distinguish between the two, so I know which one's which, because I can't really trust my nose anymore. So I'm just going to drop that in. So mica is our natural iron oxide deposits, and that's what we use to color all of our bars. Either that, or I'll use a lot of herbs and stuff, but some of the colors, they're just much brighter with the mica. I could use turmeric. I would get the same effect, but the turmeric kind of fades a lot. UV rays really detract the intensity of the color. So it starts out really nice and yellow, but like within a week of curing, it's pretty much faded quite a bit, and it's really more muted. So I really like using this yellow. So we get it to about that point, which we call a light trace. And when I say light trace, when I run over the batter, you can kind of still see a tracing of the batter on top. That's the term light trace. That's what that means. And it's still quite fluid, so I can pour it into a mold, which is also a plus. So I have my mold here, and this is just a handy dandy. This will hold, it's actually a 4-pound mold, but I just put this chunk of wood in it, and it divides it up in two. So typically when I make the dish soap, I usually make both unscented and scented at the same time, but I've got plenty of unscented, so I've got a bunch of orders for the scented, so I gotta get that. I gotta get another batch made. So then I'm just gonna kind of make sure I get all the air out of it so I don't have any air pockets once it sets. And and that looks good. So that's basically it. It's still a little fluid. It'll set up in a few minutes. But that's really all I do to that. And then it'll sit overnight. We'll wrap it in a blanket, and that kind of cooks it and finishes the soap, makes it nice and hard, and it will be ready to go probably within the end of the week. You don't typically let these sit around too long. You can. You know, the cure time for most cold processed soaps is 3 to 4 weeks, but because we soap pretty hot, and we kind of use a heat process in curing this, it pretty much evaporates most of the water, and that's really what the cure period is for, is to just remove the excess water from the bars. So, but yeah, so that's it.